Still going on.
What do you say to those who say they have no needs? Those who say,
cool, I don't need your foolish beliefs. Cool with the fire and brimstone, cool with the heat. I already enjoy my life. And you know what? I always find what I see.
I don't suffer with greed, but I still inherit the earth like one of the meek. I've tasted and I've seen, and I have patience and wisdom like one of the ancient Greeks.
Is it hard to conceive, Christian, that I may not need the truth to be free? You can't prove nothing to me. Your flawed and most passionate autocall won't move me from my seat.
Yeah, I'm secular, but I reckon I still live a better life than you. You Christians talk straight, but you act bent like you're someone on the loo taking a poo.
You refuse to be consistent and your life will change with your mood.
Amen.
And a lot of you talk about a mission, so a lot of you refuse to go out and do. I'm just saying a few truths, Christian. I'm just waiting on you, Christian. Yes.
okay. So what do you say when they say I'm not needing your witness? When they say,
Keep your hands to yourselves. I have pills for healing my sickness and a degree in fitness. I'm not even feeling your church, so you won't even see me at Christmas. Just be keeping your distance. There's too many of you declaring your one truth for me to seriously risk it.
Why don't you mind your own business and don't claim you're about your father? Leave me and my life partner, because we have questions that you and your wife can't answer. Like why we pretty much have the same stats for divorce, and you're supposed to have the love enhancer. Your excuses fill me with laughter, especially the one that suggests that this is a slice for life thereafter. I won't behave, because when I'm in a rave, I always put the Christian dancer. They're the ones jumping the highest and demanding the DJ to play the tune faster.
And the boss signs out, plastered, declaring Jesus will supply the wine if it runs out. Just have faith, ask him. After, they're the ones escaping through the back. If they go through the front, they're scared they're going to be attacked by street pastors. I'm just getting started, Christian. If you didn't want to know, you shouldn't have asked me, Christian.
so when they approach me this way, what should I say? How should I start it? Yeah? Well, Christian, I'll talk of my experience, and even this the greatest skeptics can't argue with. You know, the fact that I sat from the vine and this changed the motives of my mind. I market this, and then I remind them that even the most fierce opposers wish they had this piece to bargain with. I target the hate they display for the faith, but then afterwards convey before they all pass away how it actually does the best for the hearts of men. Don't be afraid, Christian. I show them the living way, Christian, because they're not too blind to see or too hearing impaired to listen. They will comprehend the light that shines bright from the brightness of the mission and stop cynically dismissing what is biblically written. They'll do this because of love. And all men want to be loved, they just want us to be consistent. They want a love that's persistent in pursuing them, even in their flawed existence. For man knows that he's flawed. He knows that his heart is cold. That's why he wants a love that is different. And one day he will let go of his resistance when he sees us doing right and denying what isn't. They will believe us when they see us doing right by Jesus and not just using him to do some things to please us. Don't claim to know the name of the only one that can free us and then behave like you're enslaved and there's invisible chains that keep us. They'll believe us when what we've been saying actually happens. You know, when that lamb-like beast ceases compassion and begins to speak like a dragon. When America takes control and then he goes and gets the Church of Rome to back him. That time of trouble that's beyond experience and further than what you've imagined. When in vain people try to gain what they should have never been lacking. You stood there with your arms folded, with your feet tapping, and every thought in your head you had was attacking, saying, yeah, we got problems, but you Christians don't solve it. You just stand behind the pulpit nagging. Now you're slapping yourself because you can see the hell crashing, damaging towers of Babel while people run to and fro dashing. And as the earth closes in a very climatic fashion, those who've heard, even though a small fraction, will rejoice with a deserved reaction. This will not be to everyone's satisfaction because a lot of you just want a sedative. A justified face for escapism, a place where truth can be relative, a place where self is credited and the false is overlooked and not debited, a place that claims the spiritual but still maintains a worldly heritage. You see, this world is at a clever age, but this is where the headache is. And because of this, they reject the word and won't even consider it. No, not even a little bit, but that won't stop its progress. And let this make sharp your focus, because hardships are an ordained process. So for a world that's lost and hopeless, he says, you Christian, you need to know this. From the newbies to the oldest, experienced men to experienced soldiers. Now, what if they say, I appreciate the boldness, but what if you're wrong? What if someone spun you a lie and then you die and the illusion's gone? What if you were deceived? What if they made you believe all this in spite? Then I would ask them a question, Christian. I would ask, Christian, what if I'm right?